get sacked, I know I am.
Look, Dawn will sort it.
Dawn will sort what?
The King's accounts.
And why should she do you any favours?
Because she's a mate.
Hello? Do you repair cars?
No, we're hair and beauty technicians.
Just ignore him. How can we help you?
I seem to be overheating. I can't understand it. I've only had the car a few months. It was a present from my son.
I'm sorry. We're busy.
I've got cash.
I'm sure it's nothing too serious. Why don't you come inside and I'll take your details.
You're very kind.
Women drivers are pig ignorant.
Oh, and you're so perfect, aren't you, Scott?
Have you not got some accounting to be getting on with?
Morning.
Hi.
Apparently I'm a lucky prize winner. I might have won a luxury cruise in the Aegean.
Great.
Yeah, it would be. It wasn't too good to be true.
So I saw Tom last night. He treated me like a complete stranger.
Are you surprised?
Oh, Jimmy's the one who's in the wrong. But no, it's always the wife who gets victimised. I could end up with nothing.
No, I'm sure you won't.
Even if I fight the settlement and win, whatever I get's sure to get gobbled up by the lawyers. I haven't even got enough for rent.
Sadie, please. You are not to worry about that.
But I need to pay my way. Actually, I've been thinking I could be just what you're looking for.
In what way?
Well, you're running this place single-handed.
Hardly. I've got Callum and about 24 assorted estate workers.
But have you got someone with big ideas? There are plenty of ways of getting rich men to part with their profits. Corporate entertainment's very lucrative.
A bunch of hooray Henrys running amok with paint guns? I don't think so.
But with your money and my brains, we could make a fortune.
I already have a fortune.
Right. OK. It's just a thought.
Mr. Jackson's place needs cleaning.
Oh, no, I did Mr. Jackson on Monday.
Well, he's picky, you know that. Dad,
What?
I've been thinking we need a new washing machine.
Industrial-sized washing machine? I think not.
Oh, but it'd really help my business. You can afford it.
You're not turning my kitchen into a laundrette.
I did all the skirting boards.
You know, it's a shame I'm not related to a benevolent millionaire.
And on top of the cupboards.
Laurel, this is your company as well. I mean, if you do it again, we get twice the profit.
Hiya.
Where the hell have you been?
Mum wanted a lift into Houghton.
When doesn't she?
What set her off?
Since when did she need a reason?
No one's ever found fault in my cleaning.
So, how was the dinner party?
I couldn't go unaccompanied.
I've been to loads of dinner parties on my own.
Yeah, but you're sad.
Hey, you're not looking too happy yourself.
We're supposed to be a couple and do things together.
Maybe you should get us tagged. Hey, or better still, maybe Paddy could lend you a dog lead. Oh, come on, Nick, I've got to work.
And so do I, so if you don't mind. Hi, Matthew.
Hello.
How's Jimmy?
Cock a hoop, and who can blame him?
Look, despite everything that's gone on, I still care about him. I care about all of you.
The little Miss Doe-eyed act don't work with me, you know that.
I bet it was your idea, wasn't it?
What idea?
I'm not going to let him get away with it. You can't be married to someone for 15 years and then pawn them off with loose change.
I've no idea what you're blathering on about.
You know I'm probably going to have to sell my car.
Really? It's a natty little number.
Oh, name your price.
You are joking. You're still paying off the finance, aren't you?
That looks a bit heavy for one person.
Did I solicit your opinion, young lady?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Got anywhere nice?
The duck pond.
Huh. Listen, I think I overreacted a bit.
Thanks for apologising.
Well, I'm not apologising, I'm just explaining. Look, you'd have been the same if I'd driven your car like that.
Yeah, well, I don't have a car, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I'm glad to see you've won her round. Yeah.
Cheers. Why do women always take things so personally?
Well, she's got a point. She can't learn to drive without a car. Sorry, you had to see a lawyer.
Yeah, I know, I bumped into Sadie. She's practically sobbing her heart out. Hey, Carl, has he told you he's hid his money where she can't get at it?
Oh, yeah, I know. Ever the gentleman.
What money? There's no need to be coy with us. All of a sudden, you've gone up in my estimations.
I'm a shrewd businessman.
Of course you are.
She won't walk away with nothing.
He's right, you know. She's tenacious. She'll track your wealth down eventually.
Maybe. But why should I make it easy for her?
Come on. We need a spreadsheet. The Morrissey account?
The what?
There's no time for that. I know the relevant figures.
Something wrong?
Well, since you ask, 'cause...
Lunchtime. It's a bit early for lunch, isn't it?
Oh, I'm buying.
What? Let me get my coat.
Come on, Dawn.
I mean, what's a dinner party anyway, eh? Bunch of people sitting around trying to be polite and not stain the tablecloth.
$3.90, please.
Thanks.
We've all got to work. I mean, if it didn't work, we'd be broke. And then how many dinner parties could he go to, eh?
Sorry, was I supposed to be listening to you?
Probably not.
Right. Greetings.
The usual all-round, please.
Here's one for you. Pearl's favourite chocolate.
You are?
It's the sort of thing you're going to need to know if you want to win tomorrow night's Mr. and Mrs. competition.
Oh.
Nicola likes them purple ones. You know, all gooey with a nut in the middle.
Oh, no, can't abide them. Get stuck in my teeth.
I prefer the ones with hard centres.
Are you and Nicola entering this competition?
You bet. Just giving us 3 pages of notes on our likes and dislikes.
That sounds suspiciously like cheating to me.
So what? Only a bit of fun.
Might be for you, mate. I've been given strict instructions to win at all costs.
Hi.
Sadie? Hiya. Do you want anything?
Well, I'm worried about Damon. He's off his food.
Talk to Libby, she'll book him in.
I suppose you've heard. Tom's turned against me.
Yep.
Well, your father's always been so fair to me. The daughter he never had and all that. I can't imagine what Jimmy's been telling him. But whatever it is, it's all lies. I need you to tell Tom that.
Well, we'll try not to get involved.
But you are involved. Jimmy, Tom, all of you. You're my family. We can't suddenly just become strangers.
Sorry.
Oh.
Fixed it? Wasn't anything to fix. Radiator was bone dry, that's about it.
Am I too early?
No, you're right on time.
It's bad news, I'm afraid.
Oh?
Yeah, you're lucky you came just when you did. Because this thing here is a death trap.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, we could try mending it for you, sure, but it's going to cost you about 900 quid. And that's a conservative estimate.
I couldn't possibly afford that.
Well, you know, your best bet is to sell it for parts. In fact, we might be able to make you an offer on that, mightn't we?
You can't do that.
Isn't it your lunch break? Now, I know it's a bit of a shock to you, but why don't we bring you inside, I'll make you a cup of tea and we'll see what we can do for you, eh?
Well, a clock is traditional, but it's hardly original.
Do you think it'd suit rollerblades?
What are you lot on about?
Oh, Jarvis's birthday present.
Oh, Rodney might have something.
What like?
He's got plenty of stuff. Why don't you pop by and have a rummage?
We're not looking to break the bank.
You say that now, but wait till you hear my sales matter. Same again.
No, thanks.
Don't let us keep you.
Now then, Pearl.
No. No. For once, she's right. What you did to Tom King was unforgivable.
I don't need this.
And we don't need you, love. Fur coat and no knickers. She's a walking cliché.
Well, I think you've upset her.
Good.
All right.
Excuse me.
What's wrong?
What do you think's wrong?
Hey, I'm your mate.
There's not a lot of people that say that. Do you fancy going somewhere?
Well, now?
Yeah, just to talk. Please. You said you cared last night.
Okay. Your place or mine?
I don't have a place.
I've gone for feathers. Do you think it's a bit rash? Huh? Oh, now then, don't be afraid to be brutal.
What are you doing here?
I'm shopping for the wedding. Didn't Simon tell you?
Really?
It's all of a bit sudden the week next Tuesday.
When?
Oh, there's nothing like a whirlpool romance. Mind you, between you and me, I think she's a bit of a floozy.
Who is?
Molly.
Who's Molly?
Joe's intended, of course.
Who's Joe?
Hasn't Simon told you anything?
No, he has not.
Well, that's very remit, as he's best man.
Best man?
I'm just going to try these on upstairs. Oh, just think, it's your turn next.
I'm holding my breath.
OK. Sit down.
Thanks.
You can't stay long, though.
Right, well, have you got anything to drink?
Well, I've got my dad's whiskey, but it's not a malt.
That's fine. Jimmy's trying to cut me off without a penny.
Can he do that?
I don't know.
You're a survivor. You'll get by.
I gave up getting by when I was your age.
Well, the wives always walk away with something. Not for a place like this, anyway.
Why on earth would I want a place like this?
Hey, this is my home.
Yeah, but it won't be forever, will it? I mean, you're ambitious.
Well, you've made plenty of things happen.
I just took my chances when they were there to be had. And like a fool, I chose Jimmy.
You are a lifesaver, Dawn. I owe you big time.
Yeah, well, I won't forget this.
Won't forget what? What's going on? Are those our accounts? I think you'd better leave.
Oh.
Not you. Yeah.
I'm going, believe me.
You're gonna have to explain yourself.
Well, this could be a good thing.
How?
Well, like you said, you can do better than Jimmy.
I could when I was the right side of 30.
You're not old.
Of course I'm old. Too old to start again. I mean, it's not like Jimmy's perfect, but he isn't completely unlovable.
Isn't he?
Oh, I used to be so grateful. He made me feel like I was the most beautiful woman alive. He gave me everything I ever dreamed of.
Jimmy?
I don't just mean cars and shoes. I never really had a proper family around me.
What, were you an orphan?
No. I grew up in a nice little house with a nice mother and father. I went to a nice little school, got nice little presents at Christmas. And I'm never going back to that. Never.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. Without Jimmy, without the Kings, I'm a nobody.
I don't think you're a nobody.
So why did you dump me then?
It was never meant to last. You said that.
Yes, but I was the one who was supposed to end it.
I stopped it because of Katie, not because I wanted to.
Are you saying you're still interested?
Who wouldn't be?
Let's go upstairs.
You sure that's what you want?
I don't know what I want.
This is tuna.
Yeah, you asked for tuna.
I asked for ham.
What did you?
What's that?
This is beef and horseradish.
I do.
Get off.
Don't make me pull rank.
Well, tuna makes me feel sick.
Well, ladies, what a pleasure. How can I help?
You can't.
Right. Now, let's see what we can find. We've got a good collection of military memorabilia.
Oh, he likes a good warders, Jarvis.
You'll have to accompany me into the inner sanctum. I hope I can trust you.
Oh, I make no promises.
Oh, I'm sure you can behave yourself.
How come he gets all custom?
Because he doesn't get bogged down with pettiness.
How much are they?
No, I'm not petty.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, that's a bit expensive, isn't it?
So, you have no experience of keeping accounts?
Well, I thought I'd pick it up as I went along.
This is a multi-million-pound business. We don't just pick things up, we acquire the requisite skills. Well, I suggest you enrol yourself on a computer account course.
So you're not going to sack me?
No, you have other talents. That is, if the rest of your application isn't a complete tissue of lies.
Oh, no.
You'll do the course in your own time.
Yeah, but I'll get onto it straight away.
Well, have your lunch first.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course, you can expect a drop in salary while you acquire the right qualifications.
Of course.
Who the hell are Joe and Molly?
Ah.
I take it I'm not invited to this wedding.
Of course you are.
Then why wasn't I told about it?
Well, they only set a date a couple of days ago.
Your mother's already bought her outfit.
Well, she likes to get ahead of herself.
It's certainly not a trait you've inherited. You know, I'm wondering if you even want to get married.
If that was the case, darling, why am I engaged?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on. We're doing the Mr. and Mrs. thing tomorrow.
Oh, of course, silly me. I mean, who needs a wedding when you can have a pub quiz instead?
Mr. and Mrs. I love that show. Are there going to be cameras?
I don't think so, ma'am.
All the same, it'll be fun.
You're going to have to make your own way here.
I can't wait.
Do you want something, ma'am?
I think I've made the most terrible mistake. I look like I've butchered a herd of ostriches. Can you have a herd of ostriches?
I think it's a pride.
You would know that.
I don't suppose you could run me into Houghton.
Now's not the best time.
Yeah, of course you can.
I don't want to intrude. I mean, if you need to spend some time together.
Oh, that's the last thing we need. Don't feel you have to hurry back.
Thank you. Oh, I think I might get something veiled or with a single plume. I mean, there's no crime in being understated. Simon!
Yeah, I'm coming.
You all right?
Of course I'm not all right. My life is falling apart, and I'm having half-hearted lunchtime sex with a car mechanic. How pathetic is that?
Well, that makes me feel just great. I was good enough when you were high and mighty.
Those days are long gone.
Hiya.
Thought you were working through lunch.
Oh, change of plan. Well, the good news is I didn't get the sack.
Right.
Whose is this?
When was the last time you cleaned your bathroom?
Hi, Katie. What are you doing here?
Came to settle an account. I think we're about even, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, I'll see myself out then.
You hungry?
Rob, she could have paid her bills at the garage.
That's what I told her.
So why did she have to come here then?
Well, how do I know? I'm not a mind reader. Anyway, let me buy you lunch and you can tell me all your good news.
Okay.
Right, I've cleaned every nook and cranny, so if Mr. Jackson's not happy, it's his problem, not mine.
Bother work. We're going to the pub and we're getting blind drunk.
What's Simon done now?
He's agreed to be best man at a wedding. How outrageous is that?
Very.
Yeah, and the joke is, these mates of his have only been engaged for a couple of weeks. It's been months for me and Simon. At least Carlos had the decency to get me to the church before he jilted me.
There's nothing wrong with a long engagement.
I'm not getting any younger.
You're 27.
And my mate from school, Miranda's 28, and she's already been married twice.
I don't see how that supports the argument.
It's just, we're so perfect, me and Simon. In many ways, we're already like an old married couple.
Well, in that case, you're going to do quite well in tomorrow's competition, then.
Quite well. We'll walk it. I know that bloke like the back of my hand. Come on.
Dawn, good news. Tom's let me keep my job.
Oh, I'm supposed to be excited about that. What's that?
This is the answer to your prayers.
Oh, my prayer is finding a boyfriend that's not a sexist pig.
Yeah, well, failing that.
Well, whose is it?
It's yours. Taxed and insured, and I even filled up the tank for you.
Scott, I don't know what to say. It must have cost a fortune.
Yeah, well, you're worth every penny.
I didn't know you could be so generous, Scott.
Yeah, well, some things are cheaper than they look, eh?
I suppose you can afford it now Sadie's paid a bill.
Oh, has she? Good. I hope you got cash.
What on earth has she been doing?
You're becoming a soft touch in your old age.
Everyone's entitled to one mistake.
OK, thanks. An accounts technician will be here within an hour.
Oh, thank God for that. Saw Sadie in the pub at lunchtime.
Hope you told her where to get off.
Of course.
So, tell us, where has your money disappeared to?
You'll have to ask his solicitor, that.
Ah, it wasn't your idea, then.
As long as she's suffering, it doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So where are you off to, then?
Haven't decided yet.
You can't just let Jimmy drive your way.
Oh, he isn't. I just need a bit of time away to think things through.
Well, what's wrong with thinking things through here?
If I stay here, I'll sit around feeling sorry for myself, and that's not my style. Good boy. Are you sure you don't mind looking after him for me?
No, of course not. You sure about this?
Positive.
Well, I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too. Oh. I'll be back. And when I am, Jimmy's going to know all about it.